Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is a Sunday, so I'm just doing some food prep. I find it's super important, especially when trying to diet and cut down. If you do not plan and prepare your stuff ahead of time, it's super hard to make sure you hit, especially your protein. Protein is hard because most of the things that we're gonna grab, like crackers or snacks and stuff in our cupboards, are carbs. So carbs are usually that quick, easy go-to, grab something and go. So usually I always make sure that I have protein sources available and ready to go in the fridge. So if it's ready and it's in the fridge, I am much more likely to grab that and eat it. So for my morning, because I work every day this week, so I want to make sure that my first meal is all ready to go. I am making some little egg muffin thingies. I make these ahead of time because it's either this or I'll have a shake in the morning, which I find that my body will digest the eggs a lot easier and better than something that is processed like protein powder. So when I can, I always try and make sure that I'm having whole foods rather than processed stuff. So I am just chopping up some veggies here, and I'm going to put a whole bunch of, I put a bunch of egg whites in this bowl already, and then I'm gonna add 12 eggs. So each, and then divide it up into this little handy silicone muffin thingy with the veggies, and just bake it, and then they're all ready to go, and I'll have 2 of those each morning and away I go. So I'm gonna get to that. Okay, so that ended up working out perfect. I just put one of these full little containers of the egg whites in the bowl with 12 eggs, and then the vegetables, I put some spices in there, mixed it all up, and it worked out to have the 12 egg muffins perfectly. So I'm looking super forward to these. These are gonna be great and perfect, ready just to grab and go in the morning, and I eat it on the way to work. Okay, so those are in the oven cooking. I put them in at 375. I'm not really sure exactly how long they take to cook. I usually kind of watch them. So maybe 30 minutes, not sure. Just do not forget about them, because that would not be good. I just wanted to make a comment about, while in a weight loss or you're dieting or trying to cut down or whatever, probably the easiest thing that you could do is make sure you get that water in. So a couple of things that I do to make sure that I get my water in is, because sometimes you get bored of just drinking plain water, especially in the morning, is a lot of times I will flavor my water. So I've got this, this is actually a Compliments brand. It's strawberry watermelon. That's one of my favorites. It's good. There's so many. Mio has a whole bunch. Like there's different Kool-Aid, a bunch of different brands. You can just try out and play around, find out one that you like if you want. If you're not really into that, that's totally fine. Another thing that I do, which I'm actually gonna do right now because it is Sunday afternoon and I haven't drank a ton of water, so I'd like to get some in. Plus I'm starting to feel maybe a little snacky. So I am going to have, what I do is I just take half a lemon, or you can use lime. Lime is actually probably better, but I do like to get my lemon in. So I do half a lemon so I got my water. You can put ice in there if you like it nice and cold. And which one is it? Oh, right here. And I put coconut. So it's the stevia, the Better Stevia Now coconut drops. So I'll put a couple of drops of that in there. I put half my lemon in there, especially in the summertime on a nice hot day where, say, everyone's having drinks and stuff, and I feel like I want something, I'll usually do this. And sometimes, maybe I'll a little vodka in there. No, not when I'm in prep, but you could. It would be definitely better than mixing sodas and stuff like that. So give that a try. These guys are really awesome. I have actually a whole bunch of different flavors because I really like them in the winter to mix with my teas. So I've got, these are just some of my favorite ones. like peppermint cookie. I'm not sure if you can see that. Peppermint cookie is one of my favorites. I just love peppermint and I love cookies, so can't go wrong there. I'll mix that with like my peppermint tea, or even, what else do I mix it with? Maybe even this guy. This is my favorite one for nighttime. So at nighttime when I'm having a craving, it is the Sleepy Time vanilla tea. It is really good. I really like it. It's just the vanilla. I love vanilla. So that one's good. But this, yeah, the peppermint cookie, you can pretty much put in whatever you want. I've got dark chocolate. I've got chai spice, cinnamon vanilla, and then of course just my organic regular one that I do put in my tea every day. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I'll have this in my tea and it just makes it so nice and sweet. Some other teas that I really like, there is the chocolatey chai. So this with, say, even the dark chocolate is really good, or the chai spice. And what else do I got? I got chocolate mint, that's a good one. Decaf pumpkin spice. This is always good with the maple. It's really good with maple. So you can, it's kind of fun because you can play around, mix up some different concoctions here. Just kind of finding different things to kind of make you feel like you had a treat. These are always good at night in the winter especially. And for in the daytime, if you're wanting something maybe a little fizzy or whatnot, I'm not sure if you guys have tried these, but these are super good if you're like, say, a pop drinker, but you don't want to get that sweetness in there. So these are sweetened with stevia. They are Zevia brand here. It is, so this one's a ginger ale kind of, yeah, ginger root beer. And you can also get cream soda. Those are my two favorite. You can also get the other ones that are cola flavored, and then they have a grape one. I think they have an orange one. They used to have a Dr. Pepper one, but I haven't seen it in probably a couple of years. That was my favorite. And then of course you can just, I know this isn't healthy for you, but a good old Diet Coke once in a while is not gonna hurt you. You know, there are way more things that are a lot worse in life. So those are just a few of my kind of like little things that I like to have so I feel like I'm kind of filling myself up and maybe having a little treat in there, because you know, you can't always be eating cookies and brownies, yeah, every day, right? So these are just like little tips and treats kind of thing. So check them out. I figure while we're on the topic of fluids, I might as well go over the rest of the stuff that I like to get in, or I like to have because it helps me out. Talking about hot drinks, there is, I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but Diesel makes Diesel makes a protein powder that actually mixes with hot water. A lot of times, I think that it usually would, I don't know, make clumps and stuff, but this does not. So it is actually marshmallow hot chocolate flavored protein powder. So you can actually have a hot chocolate plus your serving of protein in a nice little hot chocolate. So there is that one. They also have a couple different other flavors that are, I haven't tried this one yet, but the pumpkin spice latte, that sounds good to mix to make a nice hot drink. I have had this one, the candy cane ice cream. It was pretty tasty and good. I like that one. Also, if you don't need to get the protein in, you can always just have a little hot chocolate. These are 45 calories. That's it. Not a lot at all. 0 fat. You've got 8 carbs. 8 carbs. That's not really much if you know you're actually having a hot chocolate. Mind you, you wouldn't want to have maybe, well, yeah, I don't know. It's really not that much. I wouldn't worry about it. But there's that. So if you want a little hot chocolate treat, nothing to it really. And another drink that I like to have, I have one of these probably every single day when I'm in prep, especially in the summertime. It is by President's Choice. It's free and clear, and it's like a carbonated drink. I don't know, it's sweetened with stevia. They used to sweeten these with aspartame, so I stopped drinking them. But when they brought them back with the stevia, I started drinking them again. So I really like these. Peach and cherry, those are my two favorites. They also have mixed berry, lime, lemon, or something like that. But the peach and the cherry ones are really good. So you can get those at your Loblaws or independent grocery stores. President's Choice. Those are good. Yeah, I think that is it for all the fluids that I like to get in. I know it sounds like I drink a lot, but I probably do actually. I probably usually get about 5 liters of water in a day, and I try to be consistent with that. But yeah, so I really hope that some of this was at least helpful for you and you'll try something out or whatnot. But thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, guys. And hit that like button and that notification bell and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.